Welcome, everybody, to another thrilling, exciting episode of the AppleInsider YouTube channel. And today we're taking a look at this guy, the new Xbox controller. These are for the Xbox Series X. And we're talking about this today here on AppleInsider because iOS 14.5 was released in public beta. And it includes support for Xbox's new controllers, as well as Sony's DualSense 5 controller. So we already did a video on this guy. So if you're a PS5 guy, or you just like the PS controller, the Sony controller better than the Xbox controller, and you want to use it with your iOS device, go check that out, this other video. So that's another option. But here, again, we are talking about the new Xbox wireless controller, the ones that are just launched that came out with the Xbox Series X. So this guy, yes, iOS 14.5 supports this controller, as well as iPadOS 14.5, tvOS 14.5, the Apple TV, and even the Mac with macOS Big Sur 11.3, which is also currently in beta. So you can now use these controllers with all of your Apple gear, aside from your Windows PC or your Xbox. So in this video, we're going to take a look at how to pair this guy with your iPhone and some customization options that Apple has opened up. Yeah, so this is brand new. We haven't even jumped into this yet because we've done the Sony controller. So this is really just kind of, I'm getting attacked by a piece of sticker. We're just getting started with this. We've already kind of done like the legwork of it, but we actually haven't paired this yet. So you guys are watching it all unfold. We have our other Xbox controllers sitting here in the studio that we had already been testing with previous versions. So it's pretty cool that we now get to test out the new controllers, even though they didn't change them quite as much as the PlayStation controllers. They are still worth checking out, especially if you're an Xbox person versus a PlayStation person. So let's go ahead and pop the batteries in here. No battery pack for us. We're just going with some AA batteries that were included in the box. So step one, I guess, for this, make sure your batteries are in your controller or your controller is charged, and put them in the correct way. It's important. Have them in the correct way on your controller. Okay, so we've got our controller, batteries in, it's ready to go. Then we have our iPhone here. We've got our iPhone running 11.5, the new beta, which brings a bunch of other fun new features, including the ability to pair these controllers, the DualSense controllers, unlock your phone while wearing a mask, stuff like that. So you need the current beta or newer of 11.5 on your iPhone or iPadOS on your iPad. And then we're just going to turn on the controller. We're just going to press that button there at the top, just the like the Xbox logo there, and it's turned on. And then we're going to hold that sync button, the one right there in the front. We're going to go ahead and hold that for a few moments. And at the same time, while we're putting that into pairing mode, we're going to go look at the Settings app over on our iPhone. And we go into Settings, we scroll down and look under Bluetooth. That's where we're going to see this appear at the bottom of the list when we put the controller into pairing mode. And once you see it show up, just go ahead and give it a tap, and it's going to go ahead and connect, and boom, just like that, you've gone ahead and connected your Xbox wireless controller to your iPhone. Game your little heart away, whether you're in Apple Arcade, you're playing Call of Duty Mobile, whatever it is that you want to play, you can now use your Xbox wireless controller for the Xbox Series X on your iPhone. Now, once you've paired your controller, there's actually a bunch of neat stuff that you can do with it. So if you go into the Settings app on your phone, go down to General, there's actually a new category for Game Controller. And here, you can set your own button customizations. So if you want to set your arrow pad to do something different, or you want to change the X button to do something different, you can change that here in Settings. Additionally, you can change that on a per app basis. So if I go into a specific game, like any of my Apple Arcade games here, like Oceanhorn, I can go in there and I can choose what these do specifically inside of that game. So you can set it on a per app basis. And it's even on a per controller basis. So if I have multiple of these controllers, or I'm jumping between my DualSense controller and my Xbox controllers, I can set them up per controller how they each operate. So it's really cool. You have that much granular control over how these controllers work. So what do you guys think? Did you guys try this for yourselves? Did you connect your own Xbox controller to your iPhone or iPad, Apple TV or Mac? Let me know over on Twitter at Andrew_OSU. And if you need to grab a controller for yourself, I've gone ahead and put the link down below in the description.